It's always confusing which stream to choose, which subject to go take, or which course to follow, which college to select. Because a lot of opportunities are there. World is open to everyone. Opportunities are open for everyone. So it's not like a traditional engineering or medical options are there. There are a lot of options, and you all are amazingly brilliant students. So we parents want to give the best for you guys, right? Where is the sound from the kids? Yes, right? So for being parent, that's the best thing that we can provide you: education and educational support. The next level is from you guys, how to go about the life. So here comes the support or the guidance from a guru, and we got the best one here. Yes, moving on. The chief guest of this evening is not a normal, he is not a very normal personality, that I have to say, because Dr. Venkittaraman is a highly respected career expert with over 30 years of experience. Widely recognized as one of the best in South India, has conducted numerous seminars and guidance programs providing career directions to countless students. As a columnist for leading newspapers, he shares his expert advice regularly. With carrying a legacy of 36 years of teaching experience, Dr. Venkittaraman is also a professor and a head of department under MG University in India. He has served as a consultant for many international organizations. With a big round of applause, let's welcome on stage Mr. Venkittaraman, sir. So please, he doesn't need to come here, he needs to, please.
Oh, thank you.
It's a formal welcome from India. And you all know that Excel Education Center, carrying a legacy more than 7 years in Qatar, the best result generating academy in Qatar. That wouldn't happen without the support. The success of an educational center would not happen without the support of parents like you, and of course the very talented teachers from Excel Education Center, and our masters right here with us, Mahesh sir, the backbone of Excel Education Center. So welcome you, sir. Actually, we are running short of time, so we are avoiding all the formal, the formal scenarios. Rightly, we are giving to Mr. P. Venkittaraman sir, please.
Thank you so much. Yeah, good evening, friends. I understood that clap for Mr. Mahesh is much more than mine. You understand? I wish that Mahesh should have taken the class here today. Thanks so much. There will be some initial problems, maybe 5-10 minutes teaching problems, because I had to directly come from the airport here. The flight was delayed by 4 hours. Okay, yeah. I guess that you are the children and parents from the 8th, 9th and 10th, am I right? Yes, 8th, 9th, 11th and 12th are there? Yes, sir. Parents, don't raise your hands. That is offensive. No, don't raise your hands. Oh, very good. I think your parents are more obedient. Oh yeah, I'm your slave. You decide.
It's easy for you.
I thought I looked like a monster now. Yeah, okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry, keep regulating. Every time you can come and change it, okay? Yes. Am I audible?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Distract. Sit down. This career guidance for you also. You can change your job. Come here. Yeah, just 8th standard children, raise your hand. Only children, not parents. 8th standard, yeah. Very good, very good. No, I think children here are good in the sense, I'll come with a comment later. 9th standard? 10th standard? Any plus 1, plus 2?
Better.
Today I have the audience of 11th and 12th as well. Yeah, okay, that's okay. I just find who is sitting in front of me. That's okay, very good. Okay. Now you can start asking me any question that is in your mind, or else I'll go for a slideshow. I'm given a restricted time of 90 minutes for the session. You understand? So the normal problem is, if you go for a career guidance, it can be taken forward by two methods. Am I audible? Is my language okay? Don't worry, there will be a lot of grammar mistakes. Accent issue, only be worried. Don't look at grammar, okay? You're understandable. My language is understandable, am I right? Yeah. I'm glad that parents have come. Large number of parents. I think sometimes the parents are outnumbering children, right? Yeah. I'm wondering, one day you all will change for new courses after this. Because Government of India has amended rules that there is no age bar for education. You can change. And at a time, you can study how many courses now in India? Any idea? One course or two courses, three courses?
Any number.
Any number? No. I think you have Modi's bigger brother there. Any number. You can study three courses at a time. 3 courses at a time. That change has come only about 2 years back. 2 years back, they said, instead of one course, you can do 2 courses. If you go to a place like Hyderabad, the +1, +2 children are studying parallel courses for success. The biggest problem today is high amount of uncertainty. In my place, Kerala, 38% of women are divorcing. So it becomes necessary for a man to marry, have 2 girls, because one divorce, one will be stable, you know. So likewise, today also in education, you must do how many courses? 2 courses. What is the reason? Because several courses are going to stop. In the last 5 years, several courses have become redundant. Several new courses are coming. So if your children study, previously in India, or if you look at European countries, it takes 10 years, 5 years for a course to have test of time. If you don't understand a word, I'll explain. There's a word called test of time. You understand? When newly married man and woman is walking together, always say, let us see that after 1 year. Now they are working together. After 1 year, they will go a little separated. You understand? It's test of time. And in 5 years' time, several courses are what? Redundant. They are phasing out. So it is necessary for people to study what? 2 courses. These are happening in certain hubs. If you go to the European nation, they give credit system. A guy who studies economics and political science also can go for what? Medicine. They can go for medicine. Here we have got a strong line drawn. Essentiality is biology. But slowly, all these lines are withdrawing. They are all going off, and a lot of integrated programs are coming. You understand? So, one of the important things that is required as far as the parents of UAE are concerned, you understand? The students should study textbook. The students should study textbooks to score marks. But the parents have to be educated. The education need not come from textbooks. The parent has to give more information to children what's happening outside. Because one small problem I find in UAE children is that, don't get angry with me, you understand, are you coming tomorrow? Not many. You are not coming tomorrow. Tomorrow I got a session. Because if I say something which you don't like tomorrow, you stop coming, that's it. You understand? Yeah. The problem in this UAE is that children are not competitive.
True.
They do not have fighting spirit.
True, sir.
They don't edge each other. You go and see another guy gathering elsewhere in other countries, you find the children are very competitive. Oh, don't look at me, I'll get scared. He's looking at me like this, staring, why you call me like that? They are not competitive. The reason for the incompetitiveness is the parents, because they are highly protected. They are looked after, given all facilities. In this country, they are well protected. There are no social issues. There are no civic issues. So they feel highly, secured. So they are not competitive. The success is happening only by high amount of competitiveness. So parents should learn technology or techniques, how exactly you can make your children competitive. I'm glad that you have come. To be very frank, the ideal time to think about a career for children, can you suggest it? Because I want to make you speak, can you suggest a, what you call standard at which the students think about career, their studies, highest career is not studies, but for you children, we have to speak about what you study after that. When we have children in UAE, nobody is going to become a dropout after +2, they want to study more. You are working here, one of the main intentions as Indians working here is you want to educate your children with more degrees, am I right? So all of you are going to go for higher studies. So the simple question is that at what classes your children should start thinking about higher courses and career? Suggest a year standard. Is it 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, or 11th standard, 12th standard?
8th standard.
8th standard. Someone else? Ninth standard, very good. 3 more answers are there, 10, 11 and 12. So we can finish off all the answers, all of the picture answers are there. It should happen exactly in the 8th standard. The 8th standard is critical. The 8th standard is critical. Until 5th standard, the child should be parent driven. 6th and 7th, he should be half driven by parent and half driven by himself. From 8th standard onwards, we should be beautiful, self-driven. And in several places, the children get spoiled because of parents. Very good. He's a very good. And he's Buddha's another disciple. He's a parent. You force them to think. You understand? You give them different situations. It's a parent's problem, especially here. I think here you do more because in Kerala or India they don't do more because they got a lot of socializing. Here there is no socializing. So that time also you keep on telling the child something. So you get totally what? Brain driven about ideas. Everything is injected. So don't do that. From 8th standard, you must allow the child to think. Therefore, your role is a very important role, and that role is called facilitation. What is that? Facilitation. Tell him this is there. Choice is yours. Make him more independent. Okay, the small introduction I have given. Then how do you go forward? What are the important things to be considered? You got a remote for this? Why don't take the slides? Okay. Yeah. There's a remote for this? Oh, this is a you are enjoying it, laughing. No. അണ്ണറയാണ് പ്രശ്നം വേണ്ടത് നവംബർ Oh, very good. You keep changing the slide. You work as a remote or provide me a remote?
Can I change it for?
Keep it on your lap. Be convenient. Yeah, very good. Okay. Well, gentlemen, I remind you once again that the session is meant for an interactive session. If I got 300, 200, 300 parents and children sitting, I must go for what is called as career guidance. But our point, the disturbance part, you must allow the parents, but at some point you have to close and stop those entry. Yeah, okay. Here we have got a small number. There are 2 methodologies to make the parent and the child understand what they should do. One is called career guidance. The second is called career counseling. Counseling is a one-to-one affair. When you do a community marriage, hope you understand the word community marriage. It is marriage guidance. In community marriage, several men and women marry, And if you have got a photograph, one man marrying a woman, also look at the other woman. Am I marrying the right person? Because is that other one beautiful? You understand? That is called career guidance. Career guidance gives you an overall idea about several things. Career counseling means one man marrying one woman, and that is the best. She is Cleopatra. So the most effective method is career counseling. I can put career counseling for you, provided you are interacting with me. One of you have to stand up, not stand up, sit down and ask me a question. My child is like this. He says about this course. My desire is this course. He's good in this. Is what your advice. So I come with that answer. That can be a final answer. Career counseling is always done on payment. It's not done free, but I do for you. Why I am doing for you? You are very fortunate. Why you are fortunate? Any idea? And I am very unfortunate also. What's the reason? Oh, yeah. You are very fortunate because the number is very small here. I am very unfortunate because there is small number. Had there been about 500 people, I would have been more popular in UAE, So less number, disadvantage for you, but advantage for start asking questions. Okay. Now what your child can do? +1, +2, 8th, 9th and 10th. 8th, 9th and 10th are called preparatory time. 11th and 12th are called slogging time. 12th, exit is success time. So who succeeds? A man who slogs. Hope you understand the word slog is called hardworking. Several children work for 10 hours in 8th standard, 9th standard and 10th standard. They prepare for G mains and NEET. They never succeed. Can you guess what's the reason? The hard work is possible only if you have prepared something. With a blank sheet, if you start hard working, never success comes. You are cutting a tree. The sword is not sharp. You keep on doing. Everybody will have sympathy. Look at that, how much he is working. The tree will not fall. But suppose you got a very sharp sword, cut it fast, the tree will fall. The sharpness of the sword depends on what? The preparations. The preparations. I'll bring the slide. 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard. What is the simple formula for success? Speed. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to slide. You should find. I have given a chart. So I don't have to look there. Somewhere I have how much time they spend in 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, like that. You see the table and stop there, okay? You can read English now.
You can put it on the state better.
Yeah, your suggestions are welcome always. Mary, can you put out those lights?
Down.
Light to close. If you close the light, be more bright. He's putting. That's molding it. Hello, gentlemen, the screen. They wanted to on the. Yeah. Madhyo. Last row clear. Oh, great. Superman. Here, I think people are highly obedient. In Kerala, if you tell them, he'll walk out. You do it. He'll say, do it yourself. How do I come out? No problem. Super. Is it good? I'll slide my foot to the top. Okay. I'll give a plan.
It's already prepared. It's already finished.
Table control. Okay, let us see. Don't worry. Yeah. Will I stop? Mobility. I can do use it. Use it.
Sir, do I need to change the slide?
No, you see whether the slide is coming. Don't worry. Yeah. That's formula. Wine glass. Very good. Smart guy. Okay. Yeah. The preparation starts from 8th standard. How many courses a child can study? As far as education is concerned, the children can say, what you study in 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard, don't be worried. Don't pressurize the children to score high marks in what? 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, 11th standard. Let them just pass. Look at that, he's smiling. Very good. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I had to buy the children. Yeah.
Looking at me,
Sorry?
no need of
No need of study. 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard. Simply tell your father, are you career guru? Venkittaraman told, what are you? That's all. That's the end of your mother. No need. They need not study the things because this is only giving to you what? A foundation. So I show the slide, maybe that it is busy, he's not able to pick it up. I'll pick it up, don't worry, don't relax, yeah. Don't keep on changing the slide also, relax, hello? Relax. If you keep changing slide, they look at it, they won't look at me. Already they are not looking at me, the slide also comes, they won't look at me, yeah. I remember the formula, the parents can remember it, record it somewhere, you understand? Keep smiling, no need of studying what? 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, very good. 8th standard, study only for 2 hours in a day. Are they CBSE or ICSE? That's all. Not about international school. CBSE, ICSE, just 2 hours a day. Study the board paper only for 2 hours. 4 hours prepare for your career study, competitive. The formula is 2 plus 4. Don't show me your eyes. I'm telling facts for your success. You'll be angry. That's it. 2 plus 4. What is that? 2 plus 4. 8th standard, 2 plus 4. 9th standard also 2. I'll show you the slide. 9th standard also 2 plus 4. Parents, ask your children to write down. Lady is recording this thing. Mobile, very good. Yeah, my voice. 8th standard, 2 plus 4. 9th standard, 2 plus 4. 10th standard, 3 plus 6. 11th standard, 3 plus 6. 12th standard, 4 plus 8. Today I told Mahesh, we were traveling in the car. He said how to make children pass NEET exam. And he asked me a question, Mahesh, you tell the truth only, don't tell untruth. Huh? Yes. So he said, how can children pass NEET in 1 year? I said, possible. Possible? It never happens here. It never happens because you are teaching them. That's the problem, I told him. Why it is not happening? I can make it happen. Every child, NEET is meant for brilliant children or duds? Dud means average and below average children. NEET is for whom? Is it for very brilliant children or average and below average children? Below average. Are you making a remark on you? Brilliant or below average children? Several children fail in NEET because they are very brilliant. Many children pass in NEET because they are below average. How happy he is, very good. Now example, take your mobile, strike Google and find out 12th NEET ranker in India this time. Just come in newspapers and Google. This year 12th rank NEET man failed in +2 physics, but he got 12th rank in NEET. A fellow who fails in CBSE physics, is he hardworking or below average? If a fellow fails in CBSE 12th standard, is he average or below average? He is a mug. He is a mug, but he got all India 12th standard. Your father, no. Will you be happy if your son gets 12th rank in NEET? Doctor, hey bhai. Yes. Happy, look at that. What you should do? You should make your son below average. But this never happened for IIT. IIT is opposite. NEET is simply possible. I told, Bhakt Mahesh Para. How many years you have to study for NEET? Tell them.
Yes, actually, he told me the exam in crash course. He should study 12 hours a day. He can crack it. Within 2 hours.
First attempt, both my children are doctors. I put them inside the jail. Below average. After doctors, so many failures. Whichever patient they are touched, they immediately die or become more complicated. But they got it off. Put them on lock and key. Make them study. Put them on lock and key. Make them study. What they study, don't worry. But it is not IIT. IIT is a different proposal. Don't touch that. You understand? If you touch, you become a failed father. If your son becomes IIT, the nation becomes failed. Don't make them IIT. But NEET is simple. And which is better for life? IIT or NEET? Yeah, I have come here for you to ask questions. You are not asking questions. I ask you questions. You never give answers also. I don't know why. Let it be wrong. The first answer in the world should be always wrong. Reason, we learned right only from wrong. So say that. I'm not taking records of you. Nobody is going to give a certificate for you. Make mistakes, yeah. Only problem is that your son will look at you. Look at my father. Everything is wrong. Don't worry. They already know you, how much good you are.
Why not IIT? Why not IIT?
IIT is a different proposition. IIT requires two important things. Critical reasoning and analytical reasoning. What is that? And no father allows the children to develop what? Analytical reasoning. If he asks you, how I am with my mother, we did have to ask that. Look at that. That is analytics. The highest salary today given all over the world is for which people? Analytics. Analytics. Those, no, not IIT. Analytics. Analytics. The business analytics get the best job, best salary. The IT analytics gets the best salary. The medical analytics. Who is the medical analytics? Anybody is a doctor here? I should be very careful because that fellow can ask me back questions. Yes. Who is the medical? The medical analytics is called radio diagnosis. What is that? Today the highest paid salary is for radio diagnosis. What is radio? That fellow never touches a patient. He never sees a patient. But out of image he will tell you whether you have cancer or no cancer. And that is final. And what is the outcome of analytics? AI. AI is simply data conversion into intellectual abilities, yes or no? So they require analytical abilities. That's a different thing. What that? Different thing. Not that I say they will not get IIT. You understand? Yeah. You have to burn your child to get IIT. If you wanted your child to enjoy life and get into a top competitive profession, best one is doctoring. What is that? Doctoring, not engineering. Not engineering, it is doctoring. But none of you are asking questions. Mahesh told me they are with thousands of questions. There is a big question mark in front of you. You are keeping quiet. Already half an hour is gone. I don't know. All of you are still sitting like students now. Hands like this. All parents are students. Now you are moving hand. But ask questions, yeah. Okay, you are not asking questions.
Okay, he doesn't want to be a doctor, he wants computers.
Anything. Anything for that matter. Yeah. Yes. Now what is that? What is the purpose of this class? The purpose of this class is to reduce the competition of your children in life. Reduce competition of your children in life. Prestige cooker, has it got the competition? You don't say yes or no.
Yes,
Huh? It doesn't have competition. Prestige doesn't have competition. Colgate, has it got competition? It doesn't have competition because 87% of the market share in India, toothpaste is Colgate. Why it has become Colgate competitive in no competition? Because it's a branded product. So your job is to convert your child to a branded product. And two types of branding can come. Either by studying a branded course or put him in a branded institution. There is a college called St. Stephen's College in Delhi. What is that? Are you going to ask me a question? Oh, you're a child. I thought you were standing apart. From here, tall guy. Oh, you're a child. Don't ask me questions. I can answer your parents' question, but not your question. Yes. Yeah. St. Stephen's College, if you study BSc Criminology, that is better than studying MBBS from any college in Kerala, in India. Because criminology is a stupid subject, but you are studied in a branded college. So success of the career success is by two methods. Either you study what a strong course, or you study from a branded. Previous slides of job. Now, identify your child's course. Today, your job is today evening. You have to identify what course I must send my. Somebody has started asking me. Your parent?
Yes.
You really? Oh.
Yes. So my daughter is studying.
Job market. So my
daughter is studying in 10th standard. So I completely.
You can sit down and answer. Don't get tense. Sit down. Sit down.
No, sir. I'm
Sit
not
down, yeah.
tensed.
Okay.
You know, the questions will come when I start.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. Sir, actually, I think why people are not asking questions is like, we thought you will take a class or something like that. And
What am I doing? I'm also doing a class.
No, how to interrupt, right? Maybe that's the thing. But my concern is like, you said now, criminology is a stupid thing. And my daughter...
See, don't take my words literally. It is only a colloquial word.
No, even...
Some people ask me why you call to...
And she is saying like, she wants to study criminology. But I don't know, as a parent, I don't know much about criminology and I don't want to take her into that position.
Yes. Now, I'm coming to the answer. See, sometimes I'll get deviated, but you have to stop me. You didn't answer me, that's okay? This question has to come up again. Mahesh, you got my point. Now I go to this answer. Sometimes I may not address your question, so you have to keep asking. Give an answer to my question. Sit down, relax.
I didn't get your question.
I'm going to explain this slide first. Then only I'm coming for your answer.
Okay.
So don't think that when I ask a question, I got worried, I'm going to slide. No, I'll come with an answer later.
Thank you.
Have patience. Very good. Now, so career success comes by two factors. What are they? Studying a strong course or studying in a strong institution. There are two types of courses, weak courses and strong courses. From what point of view? Why are you putting your children to study hard? Is there a 12th standard child here? 12th standard child? Why are you studying, lady? Look at that. Her eyes are already in. Hard working girl. Why are you working hard? Why are you studying? What is the purpose of studying a course? Tell me. He's not. Anybody else 12th standard?
Yes.
Same question. Do you want me to repeat? I'll get throat pain. Why are you studying hard in the 12th standard? For what purpose? Satisfy your father, satisfy your mother. If you got a girlfriend, satisfy your girlfriend, all of them together. 4 answers.
Money.
That is one of the biggest problems. Being in UAE, you are only interested in what? Making money. Look at that. So I don't have to put your father on a DNA. No, I don't have to put him on a DNA test. DNA, correct DNA.
We are not in UAE.
I'm sorry. See, I am generalized. Don't get angry, huh? Yes. See, I don't know. I'm first time. So you're right. I am from Kerala, India. Don't worry. I'll address your answer also. Okay. Coming here, I thought most are from UAE. That's all. Don't worry. Yeah. Yes. Why do you study? Please understand, the end result of every education should be a job. Should be a job. Job can be changed 16 times. Today in India, a smart child will change 16 jobs. The 7 question. Mike.
Why we are forcing to get a job?
What is that?
Why we are forcing our children to get a job? So I started my it's almost
I have to, one second.
started. Still I'm doing 9 to 7 job.
Sorry.
School we started like 10 to 4. Now also I'm doing 10 to 4 job. Why do we force our kids to start a job? Take up a job.
The problem is, don't take it. Job means what? Job means occupation. What is that? Job means occupation. Pani. In Malayalam we call it as pani, means keep engaged. Job means engagement. Job means occupation. Doing business is also. Doing brokering is also. Doing politics is also job. If a man remains unengaged, he can become a devil to the society. Keeping engaged. No need of doing it under somebody. Anything is a job. Sorry.
When we say a job, our kids are taking money for a job. They are not taking other.
See, the problem is the perspective of a job is in India. If you go to US, job is not this. In a job in US, the A-level child. First slide. Very good. This is the reference I wanted for slides. The speed first slide. Then starting. Second. E bar third. Next. Sorry. Look at this slide is relevant. Transform your children. It's a global slide. 11th and 12th. This is a global slide. Don't get angry against speak. I am not Kerala, I am not UAE. This is a global slide. India works hard. And the Prime Minister says India is 5th powerful economy. Probably he says by the time I go it may be 3rd powerful economy. It becomes the first powerful, it is either China or US. Yes or no? So we have to think about the children. What will happen if this becomes a China or a US? This is a global slide. In the 11th and 12th O level, 30% is for E, 70% is for L. Can there be one child in either in Kerala or India or UAE? If you go there, the A-level child, on a day, 30% of his time is invested for earning money. He go to the pub and fill petrol. He go to the supermarket, send things. He trades, he supplies food. He does supply chain management. If you have seen it, I have been in US for about 6 months doing program, understanding occupation. They do that. Can there be one child? Here you can find even after degree, the child is dependent on the parent. The concept is changing. In the 11th standard, 30% earning, 70% what? Learning. Once you come to the degree level, 70% earning and only 30% what? Learning. Every child, the global standard, earns money when he's in the degree classes. Can't happen here. The father keeps on supporting for 28 years, 30 years, 35 years. Sorry? No. See, the problem is if you keep on discussing that, it becomes, you are now taking to the political question. No openings, yes openings. That's not it. I'm only giving a simple example. For a successful career, this is required. You should be multitasking. A 12th standard child should start working and earn some money. Is it possible? 100 times possible. Is it possible in India? Yes, possible. Is it possible in Kerala? Yes, possible. Is it possible in a country? Yes, possible. How easy is it possible? Online jobs. What is that? What is that? Online jobs. I can show you 100 sites. A child who has studied biology up to +2, he or she can take a job, what is called as medical coding. You require only 6 weeks training. You can do a medical coding. Only difficulty is your child has to work on untimely European time. Maybe he has to start working from the desk from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock. But you are attached to a doctor in the European countries. And you simply keep on typing the terms and push it back by the morning of him. And you earn 30 to 40,000 rupees. Is it possible? Possible. What is the great advantage of that medical coding? The child, for the first time in life, get what is called a skill. The secret of success of a person is only what? Skill. I advised you, never go for engineering, go for medicine. The reason is what? I think this man should know the answer now. Can you come out with an answer to the car I told you? What's the great advantage of medicine? What's the disadvantage of engineering? Help.
Yeah, the medicine. Actually, he told me that if you want to medicine or if you become a doctor, your job is,
It's called individualized killing.
individualized.
Killing.
Right? That's
A guy who qualifies MBBS in India will start his career with 3.6 lakhs annum, 30,000 rupees a month, which any ordinary peon can get in a government job. So no need of MBBS. A guy who passed from IIT, Kharagpur, Google it, IIT, last time paper is 141 lakhs. 141 lakhs. That means he gets approximately 12 lakhs a month. Chief Secretary of Kerala is getting only 3.5 lakhs. This guy gets about 140, 12 lakhs a month when he is 24 years old. But that is a starter. But where is the end? But that engineer who is putting in a multinational industry to work hard, the success depends on several people working. A doctor success single-handed, individualized skill. He or she doesn't have to depend on anyone. Whatever he has learned, the skill can be utilized in any small place. May not be he's good for a tertiary hospital, work in a tertiary, no. But he can have his own success because skill is in him. For a long-term basis, medicine is a never-ending process of practicing, not necessarily the other one. Sridharan in India or Kerala became famous because even after some time he became a consultant for several places. He was actually an ordinary engineer in Cochin shipyard for 4 years, I know him. Then he shifted, went to Delhi Metro, became famous. He's an exclusive man doing that, what you call metros, only man in India, so he became metro man. He became successful. Now several people have come, he said, I'm outpaced, I'm not modern, I'm not updated. Biggest problem as far as an engineer is updation is very difficult. So let us know, so take on questions like that. Don't say, opportunity does not come, opportunity has to be created. I taught in a college in Kerala, and when I retired, we were 64 teachers there. I found in this institution, you have got 21 teachers. I got amazed. I think you can convert this place into a university or a college, 21 teachers working here. In my college, with about 1,800 people, we were only 64 teachers. And I retired about 10 years back. 65 now. Out of that 64 teachers, maybe 1 or 2 are active. All others are having retired life. Reason is, I started reading about career. I got engagement. I got a call in UA and came and talking to you in front of you. The remaining 63 teachers are not coming. So I what? Does my subject zoology ever help me? Not at all. I decided to surrender zoology. That was the secret of my success. Step into a new area called career. Now success has come. The advantage of that is when you have got a skill in hand, it can be continued forever. We stop for the point. So 8th, 9th and 10th is important for a child to do what? Please understand the word P stands for what? Preparations. Preparatory time. Put your child on the thrust in the 8th standard. Career decision has to take place in 8th standard. 9th standard, you are late by 20%. 10th standard, you are late. +2, you are against the wall. I don't know, only God can help you. The wall in front of you. How can you jump out? How many courses your children can study? 728 courses. No, go to 30. Types of courses, types of courses. Previous. Look at that. This is the previous one. Can one of you come out, name a degree course? Either your another child is studying, or your sister is studying, your brother is studying, your enemy is studying, your girlfriend is studying, or your boyfriend is studying. You like a romantic smile and result. Hope your husband is not here. Lucky. Oh God, dangerous. Don't say that. Can you name one degree course? Simply name a degree course. I'll tell you the job market value. Did you see the job market value slide? Now, MBBS, the job market is 240%. It is 300% globally. These are all Indian values. 240%. What do you mean by 240%? If a guy studies MBBS, sorry madam, I have to come back to you. Look at that, I got drawn by this. Let's go. Yeah. If a guy studies MBBS, if a job market value of a course is 100%, every fellow who studies a course will get an instant job. If a job market value is 50%, Out of 100 people studying in Indian situation, only 50 will get a job, 50 will have to struggle. Maybe they go for a postgraduate course, they remain unemployed, they write several exams, deviate from the course. They go for marketing or something. 72% of engineering graduates today in Kerala,
Sir, last 40 minutes more. Because we can go for the next session after 40 minutes.
Will they stop? One, the audio man is, and he is troubling. You are not troubling. You are the best people. No questions, nothing. The session is for you, but these people are hijacking. Yeah, look at that.
One second, sir. You have done this MBBS to the speed. So all the courses MBBS or better to all the courses in medical.
MBBS is a course for, in medicine, without MBBS, nothing is possible. It's a foundation course. If you pass MBBS, in Kerala or India, if a child passes MBBS, he gets request from 2 hospitals, work here, means 200%. I put 240%. It is more than 200. 200 means 2 jobs at a time. They can practice in 2 hospitals. There is a severe shortage. The engineering job market value is only 68%. Is it put there? Is it still? The IIT is different. Sorry. IIT. Engineering generally is only 68%. Now I come to the important point. I got deviated. 72% of the bank employees in India today are engineering graduates. No engineering student during the first semester or first week of his course ever dreamt that one day he will become a banker. But they made to the bank. If an engineering student, B.Tech student from any ordinary stupid college, any ordinary college, goes to the bank, that gentleman is speaking about job. Job is a contract. Marriage is also a contract. In all contracts, there are 3 types of win-win, lose-lose, win-lose. Madam, what is your marriage? Win-win, lose-lose or win-lose? Win only. Where is the other man? Poor man. It has to be win-lose. If an engineering graduate goes to bank gains, student loses. Because they study the most analytical, toughest subject called integration. The maths teacher here has to support me. Okay. Am I right? It's the best subject in the world, but very, very difficult. Yeah. They study integration, goes to the bank. Their life graph comes down by 40%. An engineer goes to bank. It happens out of survival issue. This should not happen to your children. They'll be unhappy. But as you said, everybody is going, I am also going, is a generalization. Don't generalize your children. How many children you have, madam? Sorry to ask you. 2. And you? 2. And you? 2. And you? Some UAE, some undertakings, everybody should have 2 only. Everybody is 2 here. Some undertaking hai? 2 or 3, no. If you have got 1, 2 or 3, don't experiment on your children. I am born out of 11 children. So my father did several experiments on 11 people. 1 succeeded, all 10 failed. That's okay. You can afford. You can't afford because you are only 1 or 2. Yes or no? So don't put your children on trial. Now itself decide where they have. How many courses your children can study? 700. Any question on job market? It's a very important side. If it is in India, at least 100 questions will come. You are not asking questions. Either this year, now you are career guru, or the last birth you are career guru. You know, ask questions. Everything is known to you. Ask a question. Job market value. No question? Madam, your question. Please ask that last question. What is the criminology? Kya hai? Oh, question recollect. Quickly.
Yes, sir. I just want to know how the job market for
criminology is only 2%. I think somewhere art subjects kitne hai? 8%. That is some of That is some of political science, history, economics, criminology also. So maximum 2%. If your child studies criminology, the chance of getting a job is only out of 100, 2. In maybe she may get criminology ideas also. Sit down. Okay. Well, you have to send the mic there, no? Sir, louder.
Who created this statistics?
Oh, it's actually, there's a NRFI writing All India. Another site is NASCO, NASS, NASCO. From that you have to merge, you get this.
Yeah, because I personally disagree with the chemistry things over there.
18%, yeah.
I personally disagree.
See,
Please give me
No, please.
I will explain to simplify. My father works in industry and he's struggling to find chemical engineers.
Chemistry.
Yeah, he's struggling. He cannot find it.
No, tell me, what type of chemistry people?
Because they study chemical engineering, and I think someone attends many attend seminars for statistics, and they go and work for a company called Infosys or SCS, where they're doing better pay packages initially. In the longer run, like what you mentioned, doctor starts at 3.5 lakhs, but 15-20-year-old good doctor will be having 4 CAs to manage his account. And so the bigger picture, no one's explaining, everyone is the short-term picture. And myself coming from a BCom background, but I'm in tech for the last 25 years.
It's got highest purchase price, 39%.
No, but I still pursue a career in commerce.
Very good.
So I have a side business side gig where I'm an investor, manage my own wealth. I'm not dependent on others. So that's why I'm doubting the study of this statistics. Next I asked, who created these statistics?
From these two database, now I have to give you a small correction. In the beginning itself I explained to you, this data is limited only for degree exit students.
Sorry, degree?
Exited students.
Of degree?
BSc chemistry. Not MSc chemistry and BTech, they are two different. The BTech chemistry is totally a different thing. The fastest purchasing part, because BTech itself has got a value of 68%, and chemistry 18%. So the net BTech chemistry value is 68 plus 8, 76, 86, huge. This is only for simply degree courses. She asked me, oh, that lady got an answer, she disappeared now. Oh, she's here, but I thought she didn't like chemistry, that criminology answer she left. Okay, she's there, yeah. Only for degree. PG is a luxury. PG is a luxury. Degree is a necessity. If you go to any country, you go to, have you gone to Germany? Go to Germany embassy and click. In Germany, all postgraduate courses for Indians for next 5 years are free. Agreement, bilateral agreement. 5 years, anybody from India going for a PG course in science in Germany, free education, free food, etc. Suppose you have got a child who is a nuisance for you after BSc chemistry, physics, send him to Germany. Peaceful mind here, peaceful mind there also. Very happy.
But sir,
No.
German language is
Yes. എല്ലാത്തിനും ഉണ്ടാവും. ഞാൻ ഒരു സൈഡേ പറയുള്ളൂ. അതെൻ്റെ സ്മാർട്ട്നെസ്സാണ്. നിങ്ങളെ മാതിരി കരിയർ ഗൈഡൻസ് ഞാൻ തോറ്റു പോകും.
Sir, we are looking some answers from you.
Yes, correct. Yes, I know.
One side, if you are
അല്ല അതല്ല ഞാൻ തമാശനോ ലൈറ്റർ സെൻസിൽ പറഞ്ഞാണ്. ഡോണ്ട് ടേക്ക് ഇറ്റ് സീരിയസ്. ലൈറ്റർ സെൻസിൽ പറഞ്ഞാണ്. നോട്ട് സീരിയസ്.
looking for an answer,
Yes.
that we are looking for an
Yes.
answer.
So when I speak about that, in Germany, science is free education. When you go to Germany, German language is essential. There is no doubt about that. That is seen as a difficulty. Don't go. It's correct. But education is free there. Reason? What is the reason? You say in China MBBS is not free, but MBBS admissions are easy in China. It is cost is less. People say the cost is. I have gone to Bangladesh, done classes for Indians studying MBBS there for their PG entrances. Why that is there? Because in several countries, people are not that crazy for MBBS as in India. In India, 24 lakhs of people wrote. The case went up to Supreme Court. There's a serious issue. Now a lot of doubts have come. People do unusual things to get an MBBS degree. 2 years back in Tamil Nadu, 19 people committed suicide because they didn't get MBBS admission. So if you ask me that, is it a global answer? No. It is, I am speaking about the Indian part.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, sir, this 240% MBBS. That is just MBBS pass out.
MBBS after the internship.
But I think I have to disagree with that because just an MBBS, I don't think that much opportunity. Because if you got a good career, you have to go for the
See, the problem is, when you do a class, you have to go stepwise. I told you what is the job scope of a guy who has passed MBBS course. I told 2 codes are there. If you pass MBBS, you get 2 jobs in you can do 2 jobs in hospitals. The salary you may be earning 20,000. You are only an intern. It doesn't mean that is scope of medical line. No, please understand. See, you can do only class in an objective way. Not if you want to speak about MBBS as I told, that will take 1 day. You got my point. So it's objective. You got an MBBS. I want a job. Job is easy. You get some job.
That's something like a trade.
See, that's it. See, job market is like that. But that is not about career market. It's about what? I have written job market. How good? You study BA economics. How quickly you get a job? Percentage is only 8%. I taught a subject for 36 years. That is biology. Job market is only 4%. Because many of them go for, after MSc is a different issue. They get a job.
Sir, this biology, there is some new
Biotechnology, bioinformatics, so many courses, microbiology, yeah, so many courses, 23 courses are there. Back to your question. So if you want to send your child for criminology, now look at that. Criminology is a weak course. MBBS is a strong course. What is the simple philosophy? A weak course should be studied always in a strong college.
Sir,
Please, no, wait. A strong course can be studied. There are two types of colleges, strong colleges and weak colleges. There are two types of courses, strong courses and weak courses. Weak courses, you must ensure that your child is studying in a, if your child says, I want to study criminology, you go to Gangoi, Delhi, St. Stephen's, Delhi, Father Muller's College, Mangalore, very good. So your son's challenge is, get admission, you study criminology. Other than if you study in a very ordinary college, you struggle, it's simple. Whereas the course is very strong. For example, BBS, you study any part of India. Nowadays, people go outside India and study. Still, they come back with little difficulty. If you say directly again, is it right? No. There are a lot of issues like you have to qualify the internal exams and all. After MBBS from China or anywhere, not much distinction comes. He is also a doctor. There are several people practicing in India. Jobs are coming. So, the simple philosophy is that to tell your child, you have to prepare for a competitive exam for two instances to get a strong course or to get a strong institution. That's a simple thing. So the next, that formula, previous one. The success formula, success formula of career is core strength plus institutional strength, personal strength and additional value addition. These four things matter. So this is how you have to prepare your child from now, 8th standard onwards. What type of course? What is the strength of the course? Which institution you are targeting? What is the institutional strength? How are you managing as a person? Last one is what is the value addition secondary courses you study? Now come to this. There's a question for the parent, then to you.
Yeah, sir, actually, it's a request to all the parents. If someone is asking a question, it's better to stand and use.
No, raise hands.
Sir, others can listen then.
So you are the moderator, you decide.
Yeah, others can listen.
Now I'm thankful several hands are raising because I said a lot of unhappy answers for you. Very good. We'll take a debate.
Everybody knows about what are the strong courses. And as per you, what are the weak courses that we need to know? So that maybe we can think about adopting a weak course in a strong college.
There are 728 options your child has got after plus 2. The highest option is for the stream biomats. Your child can opt for nearly 400 courses. If your child is opening computer maths, he may get about 280 courses. If your child is opening commerce, it is only 68 openings for higher studies. But unfortunately in India, highest unemployment is for biology students, best employment is for commerce students. That is why BCom has got 39%, biology has got 4%. If you study biology like subjects, essential that he has to go for higher studies, MSc or PhD. Still the job realized is only teaching. Teaching is not a bad job, it's a good job. But in terms of returns, it's a small job. Yes. So the course strength is important. So when you ask me, gentlemen, father, when you ask me, I have taken these courses because if you take everybody together in a basket, majority of the courses will be striking. I can't list all the 728 courses and give you a value. This is only generalization. But if you ask me specifically one course, I'll come out with that. That's why I asked you in the beginning, ask a course. Your son is studying, brother is studying, someone else is studying. I'll tell the job market very instantly. Most of them. Yes. You can
In continuation to that, okay, my daughter is studying pursuing the biology. Okay, how can we make a biology course into the strength in the future?
Studying in a strong college.
Okay, she is already studying in a strong college. So how can we make even more stronger?
And that's it. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Look at that slide. You study engineering in NIT and IIT. The engineering value in India is only 48%. But if you study to what? Institutional strength is 200 for IITs. Gentlemen, you ask a question? Yeah, look at that. Please watch that. Please watch. If you send your child, engineering today is not a strong course now because several people are taking. It's a 48%. But child is studying NIT, 150, how much? Yeah, 120 is the job value. So because of NIT, he gets an instant job. He's placed 170%. Because of IIT, it is 200% extra. Look at the MBBS. No job market, 240, wherever you study. I don't say AIMS has no value, etc., etc. No. MBBS, you don't have to worry about college. The degree is enough. Whichever college you study, it doesn't matter much. Even people are going abroad and studying. So this is a generalized slide. So that's why I told this mother, child wants to study criminology, which is only 2%, 4%. Send him to the strong college. 4 colleges I suggested: Gangohi College, St. Stephen's College, Father Muller's College. Tell your child, you want to study criminology? Okay, only one challenge, get admission there. In Gangohi College, last year cutoff was 98%. Tell your child, work hard for a +2, no entrance, 98%. There's another beautiful exam that has come called CUCE. Central University's Combined Entrance Exam. You would have heard about that exam. That was started only for 14 central universities. Year before that, Delhi University adopted. Please go to the Google and find out. Central University Combined Entrance Exam is like baptism. The child is studying science, writing G mains is a baptism. Baptism means put a name to the child. If you look at that throughout the world, even pets have names. Every child has a name. So please understand, when you nurture your child has to clear JEE. In India, or I don't know about your concept, at least in Kerala, you say JEE, then I am not interested in IIT. No, JEE caters admission for 1,35,000 seats all over India. Nobody knows. Your son may not be fit for IIT. So, he will not get IIT, sir. Why you are paying? No, this is not for IIT. 1,35,000. CUCE, 35,000 seats. It was started only for Delhi University, 12 colleges. Now 35,000 seats are there. Everybody is joining. Everybody is joining that, now taking this. In every other colleges, top colleges, they say we want CUCE cutoff. Even in some arts and science college in Delhi, to get admission, G mains cutoff they are asking. You don't know, you don't know. And you come to know only after when you go for admission. By the time your child has already cleared 12th standard, then you have to think again, shall I put him to G mains now? Impossible. There's no guarantee what will happen. You don't want to lose years. So I am telling in advance. So preparing your child for a competitive examination, the secret of success. How many competitive exams your child can write? I am speaking about STEM subjects. Okay? These are the top options. We can take a shot of this. 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard parent, take a shoot. And ask me questions, how do I do that? These are best options. No unemployment, career is fixed. You are ready with the question?
Subject in between. Is it okay?
Oh, yeah.
You have a question?
Yeah. Slide ഒക്കെ പഠിച്ചു വെച്ചോട്ടോ ടക്കടക്ക് നിൽക്കാം അടുത്തിന് പ്രാവാള്
Study abroad.
മാഡം
Study.
after this
So, I have opted.
child or your student?
Yeah.
Stand up toys.
I have opted PCB with psychology.
Super.
What
The
are
psychology is that you took psychology because you want to enjoy your life.
So what are the?
It's a soft subject. It's a soft subject. Soft subject.
Yeah. What are the options available?
You got what are other combination subjects? Biology, physics, chemistry is there.
No, yeah, I've taken physics, chemistry, bio, and psychology.
Psychology.
Now,
You will go for medical psychology.
yeah, but then the thing is, every university requires math also.
Maths also.
Yeah. So what are the options?
Study maths. I can get a boyfriend only by loving. Do loving. Study maths. Same process. Why are you smiling at me? Now look. For everyone. Thanks. You know, such questions will prompt me with philosophies. Please understand. There is one and only one subject you should never ask your child to compromise. You know what is the subject? Maths. Psychology today, by Western nations as well as India, tender private universities, has been redesignated as BSc Psychology instead of BA Psychology. Originally, psychology was BA psychology for 70 years. Now, for 3 years back, they have renamed by what? GS. Only by adding one additional maths paper and 2 statistics paper. The base of every scientific thinking is what? Maths. Maths should be married. Never get. You can't survive in this world without maths. You can survive without biology. Biologists don't get angry. You can survive without philosophy, but maths is essential. It is because the trend of AI. The basics of analytical ability is only 2 subjects in the world. The one subject that creates highest analytics mind in children is physics. The second best subject is mathematics. The remaining subjects are abstract subjects. There are, don't say there is no analytics, there are. I have to generalize by saying, no, unless I generalize, I can't classify things. So today itself, accept what? Which class you are? Study maths. Why is smiling at you? Where is your mother? Put her to study maths, otherwise starve her. How are you going to put her in maths? Huh? How are you going to study maths? Like what? I don't know.
Parallel chords.
How? NIOS. You have to ask me how. I am a man who must be asked what? What, when, where, why, how? You are not asked. NIOS.
What is that?
That's a point. National Institute for Open Schooling, I don't know. Is it open? You are testing my old man's memory. NIOS everyone knows. In Hyderabad, this is Hyderabad, 70% of the NEET preparing children, you just try this, all these are information gathered from Google. 70% of the successful NEET preparing children are studying +1, +2, not in regular schools but in NIOS. It's a trend. My job is to speak about tomorrow's trend, not yesterday's trend. It's a trend setter. Why? Why they are not letting children go to the school? Because if you send your child from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, they have put in a reinforced structured course. The teacher says something, that's the height of their knowledge. Nothing gone beyond that. They don't want that to happen. They are reducing importance of +1, +2. Instead, the remaining 8 hours a day, they are preparing them for preparatory course for what? Entrance exams. A STEM student, you're a science student, can write 34 entrances in India. I'll show you this. Photo. Entrance, top entrances. Next. Very much. Previous. You can ask me, how do I prepare my child for an 34 entrances a science student can write 8 entrances. 8 entrances. One successful, you are landing into a strong course and a strong college. The secret of success of study success is preparing for entrance exam. Preparing for entrance. This slide I'll show you faster. If you want, you can take a shot. Second slide. Nobody's shooting. You're shooting. Take it, no problem. You can pass to others, no problem.
It's not taking photographs, can you share the slides?
Great signals. I'm a selfish guy. I don't want many competitions in this one. I'll send this slide around. Sir, just take this number. Today itself I'll pass it on to you. But you must have a gentleman's agreement. Don't give it to anyone. If you give a wrong slide.
Sir, thank you so for your insights.
Sit down. I'll be relaxing. Stand up, I'm afraid.
One question. What are the considerations if you want to send your child abroad, maybe Canada, Australia, and in what colleges, what courses?
See, basic science is like this. A long-term basis, you wanted your children to settle abroad, send them abroad for study. Most of the degree courses in India are not recognized. MBBS in India, my daughter went to Canada, she could not practice unless she clears USMLE. You can't practice there. You can work as a nurse with MBBS, but yes. Likewise, a guy who comes from Bangladesh with MBBS, you can't practice. So every institute, what you call country has got a line, excepting some friendly countries like Australia, New Zealand, some NATO countries it is there. But otherwise it is for and a long. And please understand, if your child goes outside and gains 10 years experience in a field, not all the experience are reusable in India, because we are technology wise we are at least 5 to 10 years away. And commerce and management and law, we are totally different from their constitution. So if your long-term interest is, my child wants to settle abroad on European nations, educating there, a degree from there easily fetches a job, not from here. You understand? Number two, suppose you wanted to save money. The best method to send your child abroad is only for post-graduation. Reason, 90% of the postgraduate courses are funded by scholarship abroad. To my knowledge, don't debate by this is my general knowledge. To my best knowledge, it costs you about 40 to 45 lakhs rupees for taking a degree course abroad. Average can be variable to you. For a PG, it takes more than 1 crore. But you have a degree course in India, maybe in a year you pay about 20 to 12, 2.4 lakhs, 3 years, 6 lakhs. Take a PG, very easy. Then go abroad for what? A PG or a super PG course, fully funded. You got funds. So the wisest thing is, if you want to go without much investment, send them after graduation. Suppose you got more money and you want a safe travel, put them on degree course itself. You got my point? Yes. But Mike.
I have one question. Okay, this is good for the maybe 10, 12 students, but what about the 8 or 9 standard students where they are pursuing the career? How we can identify, okay, my girl or my boy interest is in engineering side or medical side or other side. So can you just highlight on that part, how we can identify the right path for them?
Normally, a child by the time reaching 8th standard in several countries, in Germany, they say a child is in the 2nd standard, they have got several visits to motor vehicle companies, tell the 2nd standard child what's a wheel, what's a mechanism, etc. It doesn't happen in India. I don't know much. It may not happen in crowded countries. That's not possible. So wait. So the child who has grown up in such conditions, when they are the 7th and 8th standard, they got an idea. I am interested in this. But unfortunately, in Indian conditions and conditions here, child is not exposed. They are only exposed to classroom education. For that, you have to do an aptitude test. And if you come with an aptitude test, then I can tell you, probably these are the best ones. And are they the best ones? No, it is only confidence building. It is only, anything you wanted to do in this world, first of all, you must have mental confidence. If you come with an aptitude test, I'm a good guy to read an aptitude test, just like a doctor can read about what you call blood result and say, probably you have to do the control your sugar, something like that. So I do this counseling on aptitude test. Ask Ramesh to conduct the aptitude. It's very cheap here. Do it here. I can tell you what exactly your child is fit for. Out of 10 options I give, sit down, talk about the 10 options. Normally a child should be exposed to all fields. That is not possible in our country. So I say 10. So you got a medical, what you call blood test. Doctor says, this could be the 5 or 6 problems. Do one more test. A good doctor will say, from these 40 tests are required, they will stop because it is better to die for 40 tests. So in conditions, an aptitude test where these are 10, I explain them everything 10. Probably one of those things the child will pick up. That's the best way. How you do a test analysis, aptitude test analysis. Clear? Yes. Okay. Yes. Any more questions?
Thank you, sir. I will ask you a direct question.
No personal questions, huh?
Yeah.
No personal questions.
It is my personal question.
No, please.
Because my son is studying in Father
Thumbs up. This is what is required from you. Son is studying in?
Father College. Father Medical College.
Father Muller's Bangalore.
But it is not that big.
No.
Because actually.
This Father Muller's college, right?
Yeah.
Give a clap. It's a selected college.
Thank you. Actually, he cleared a bit neat, but he not understood to go for MBBS. I didn't give pressure. So he opted for his bachelor in physiotherapy. So because I think to get him to go for MPT in sports.
Sorry, once again?
MPT.
For master's physiotherapy.
Is it good to go for any abroad post-graduation or in India?
Yeah, again, I come to see, I am not, to be very frank, I am scared to talk to you. I am not an expert in overseas education. To be very frank, let us be frank. I am not an expert. Because I don't do counseling on expert or stage, because I don't know basically I know rules, regulations and good universities, but that's not it. It's a huge one. I don't do. Because I can go wrong. I do very well in Indian university. Now your question has to be answered.
I had some colleges in this Punjab and Pune, something. You have any?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm coming to that. I'm going to the point now. This is called a paramedical course. Paramedical course called vocational course or terminal courses. You study a degree, BSc in physiotherapy, you study BSc optometry, you study BSc in cardiovascular surgery. That skill is enough for a child to become a top, what do you call, assistant. The remaining skill they have to learn from the real life, hospitals, you understand. Post-graduation enables for two things. If you study post-graduation in India, EMPT, it enables easy travel abroad because all your PG degrees are considered equivalent to degree there. If you got a PhD from here, you go there, then you got what? Masters. You got an MBBS degree, they say it is equivalent to nursing, you can do. I don't know about this country, I have heard. Now you are here, you have to correct me. You take BDS and come to UAE, they say it is equivalent to DDS, Diploma in Dental Surgery. They won't say BDS. You can't practice. You have to take some years of certification here. So if your plan is to go abroad, immediately ask him to go for MPT. But if you plan to employ him in India, MPT is a luxury. MPT course normally focuses child for teaching. And teaching colleges are very limited as far as what? Physiotherapy. Physiotherapy is a 100% hands-on course. It is not a course meant for teaching. It is hands-on.
Especially this MPT sports means it is something another level for going for.
That is specialization.
Yeah.
We speak about MP. No, physio MPT is physiotherapy. There is occupational therapy is here, sports medicine is here. That's all different. Specialization is totally different. I study BSc Zoology, I study MSc Zoology, the line is later on. I study BSc Zoology, instead I go for MSc in Bioinformatics. There is speciality, good. There is different, good. So when you draw a straight line, I think you are wasting your life. Anyone is a postgraduate here in any subject? Nobody raises hand? I'm not going to ask questions from your subject. Don't be worried, don't get tense. Which subject you studied, madam? Geophysics. Now I'll ask her to explain. You can always be very truthful to these people, not to me. Whatever you study in BSc, please listen to my generalization, not your subject. Whatever you study in a degree course, almost 30-40% is restudied in MSc. Only 50%, 40% is more. So it is reinforcement. What? The reinforcement of people are required for teaching only. So BPT is more than enough. In India or elsewhere, you want to employ third world countries, ask him to go for skill development, practice in internships. You want to send him abroad, go for MPT. And in India, go for MPT specialization, super. Okay, answered you. Welcome. Okay. Somewhere we have to announce the time also. Yeah. Let us rush this. You are Micah. Nobody, no questions? I thought somebody raised the hand. Sorry, she was asking.
No, other studying abroad with SAT.
Scholastic aptitude test. Very good. Very good. Yeah. That's the last point. Yeah. Prepare for SAT 1 and 2.
But then you said if you go for PG, that would be better. Then if I set for, let's say I want to set for
SAT is called Scholastic Aptitude Test. I can show you list. Based on SAT, in European nations, there are nearly 37 scholarships for children. Write SAT, get a scholarship, send him now.
Like if I want to go for engineering, can I set for abroad engineering? Like
With our SAT, yes? Yes. SAT is accepted all over. SAT 1 and 2. For engineering, you require SAT 1 and 2. Second part also.
It should be done after 12.
You can do it. See, now, please check. There's an exam called GRE, Graduate Record Exam. In India, only engineers write. Go and verify. GRE exam can be written after +2. So probably SAT can be written after 10th standard. Now they have revised. Yes, prepare them. Yeah. People don't waste life. Am I right?
Validity is 2 years.
2 years. They have changed 2 years back. This 10th standard. NDA can be written the 10th standard and 11th standard now. People are gaining years. CA need not be studied after BCom.
Yeah.
CA can be studied integrated directly after +2. All these are formalized because people don't lose their time. In Maharashtra, an amended bill has come, but central government has not permitted. MBBS after 10th standard. There's a bill already passed by the State Assembly. Why you waste 2 years? Because MBBS is a lengthy course, it takes 6 years. They are wasting their life. So directly focus. But central government problem, hey, UGC problem. Yes. Okay. Any more questions from your side?
Hi sir, could you provide some insight about the scope of VR and if the bus coding is from corporate? VR and
I'll
Check your mic.
there.
Put your mic.
Oh. Half of my fee is for you. Okay.
No, I
look at that.
yeah.
For a person, the biggest portfolio, biggest career, zenith in life, to go to heaven, is to become a consultant. Please understand. Consultant is the biggest man in any field. What is that? What I started with the beginning? Metro. He's a consultant. For Sri Pinarayi Vijayan in Kerala, there was a lady consultant, good-looking lady. I remember the face, but not the name. Can you recollect what is the name? No, she left last year. Huh? No, lady's name. I am of you know. You don't remember the lady's name. You are lucky. He doesn't remember ladies' names. I forgot her name. I mean, that lady is only 37 years old. She was paid 1 crore, 100 lakhs in a year by a Kerala government to advise them the economic measures. She was there. Now she left last year because of some problem. Am I right? The zenith of every man to become what? Consultant. Advice of the advantage of PR keys is the only course in India. After studying, the child becomes a consultant. But the job market is only 4%.
Could you recommend some good products?
Yeah. Indian Institute of Planning and Management. Tell your child is which class?
8th, sir.
Every day, if a girl has to fall in love with a boy, every day she must look at a photograph. Take a photograph, IML, show her every day morning, IML. She's already in love now. Tell her you want to study VR, study only in this college. Second best, IIT Kanpur. Third best, IIT Kharagpur. Fourth one is Chennai. 6 IITs are superb. Indian Institute of Planning and Management is the best in India. That is in New Delhi. Send them. It is easy. Because why it is easy? EMPA admission is easy because she has to score only in NATA. National Aptitude Test for Architects. This is NATA. Out of 200 marks, she has to score 100. Now the last point. Send your child for creative. It's a creative course. Creative course like designing, product designing, what you call cloth designing, textile designing, and this is called building designing. Nickname is architecture. Only if she has got some creative abilities, which the parents should notice. She has now creative ability and she studies BR. She is a curse to the nation. She will build a temple, it will look like a church. Then people start fighting every day. That's all. If you certify she is create. That is why Government of India installed NATA only 4 years back. Until that time there was no NATA. Several PR people are failures. And last quote, listen to me. Your parents, no? You can close your ears. Last quote. A civil engineer can become an architect, but no architect can become a. I think you understood the word. Think today night, you will get the answer tomorrow. Yes, first time a student is asking, give a hand. Yes. Where are the toffees for motivating these people? Toffee. We thought we can take home everything. Toffee.
Okay.
Oh, there was another student there, I forgot. Right. You will also get toffee. Resolve.
Okay, so I have a question which I'm not expecting a definite answer to.
Louder.
I have a question which I'm not expecting a definite answer to from you. But I just want
Then why you are asking me?
I'm asking for your.
So you already discounted my ability. You are not listening. Thumbs up. Very good.
Okay, so as a grade 10 student who has.
Sorry. I said?
Grade 10 student.
Grade 10 standard.
Who has equal interest in all subjects. So what stream should I consider for the academic?
Compare your answer. I will send you a format, do an aptitude test. If a doctor looks at me and say that you have got some anemic problem, I will not believe. Suppose I do a blood test, in that blood test urine, hemophilia is, anemia is there, corpuscles are there. I will ask doctor, please prescribe for anemia. You become half.
No.
Do an aptitude test.
No, but the thing is, I'm actually considered for a scholarship after grade 12. So,
Scholarship.
after grade 12. So, what are my options?
What is there? Scholarships we can write. There are 36 scholarships we can get after 10 and almost 74, 75 scholarships after degree or PhD. Told you, na? Scholarships. Yeah. If you want, I can give a list of scholarship exams, right? Work hard, go abroad. And you are not taking your parents' money.
The thing is, for my own at this time, I'm starting to consider science. So, in science, should I take PCB or PCMT?
If you study PCMB, out of 728 career courses, you can succeed 400. If you write maths, physics, chemistry, comes to about 280. If you study commerce, it is only 68. If you study humanities, it is only about 120. Then all this, one school I told, all the commerce people started shouting at the principal, why did you put us in commerce instead of? But that is the best course in India because they all get a job. Highest unemployment is in science. CA is a marvelous course. CA is a self-made course. If a child is asking, should I go for MBBS or CA? CA only. CA only. But all these are several factors are there. So if you ask me about CA only, they will ask you, then what is that? That's not like that. You speak for one point. So do an aptitude test. Now please understand, there are some subjects are called STEM subjects. STEM means science, technology, engineering, medicine. In all developed nations, best subject is STEM. You go to US, STEM is best. Canada, STEM is best. Sweden, STEM is the best. France, beautiful. Italy, beautiful. I won't say about this side, Australia and New Zealand, they are different economy. But all other countries, STEM is best. Because the scope is very high. But in India, STEM is bad because it requires long time of study. You have taken MSc, then a PhD. I took that, I was 31 years old. I got a job when I was 31. Almost before the job, I got married. Then we had bad time for 3 months. Without job, I took my wife forward. 31 years, I got married because of a degree. But commerce advantage is the degree you get a job because that is not required. There is no PGI degree required. So, what is your plan? You want to be a burden to your parents? Study some subject in India. If you want to go abroad, study some subject in abroad. If you want to be in India and get employed fast, study commerce. We can discuss all this through what? Counseling. First step is do an aptitude test. Narrow down the choices by an aptitude test, like a blood test. Okay, very good. You can time. So you are. Lady, how good? How good you are? Catch it up. Wow, mother is catching. Okay. Who else asked? Wow. One, see, he is telling time is out. We will stop with 3 questions.
Yeah.
Reserved. You are reserving a question? Reserved. Are you reserving a question?
Yeah.
3, 4 questions. 5, 6. You are the final people to say yes or no.
It's fine.
Yeah, 6 questions. We are taking forward.
Sir, one question. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Where?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Any graduation completion after that, if we candidate focus on UPSC exam, what will be the option?
Best. It has nothing to do with course. It is always to do with social satisfaction, working hard. If your child is focusing for UPSC, 5 years back, not 5 years, 10 years back, UPSC is course-oriented, subject-oriented. You study PABAD, success rate is 18%. You study economics, 20%. You study criminology, 18%. You study science, 4%. So several children, when they want to go for civics, they study humanity subject. But in 2011 or 2014, Manmohan Singh wrapped the whole procedure. Now there is no weightage for what? Subject. You go to UPSC site, please, last point, you go to UPSC site. Last year, 186 people were awarded civil service. That is a glamorous IAS, IFS and IPS. You understand? 38% people are BTech graduates. If you go back 5 or 6 years back, maximum number who got civil service was economics people. Now that is gone. You got my point? Yeah. Next question. You can use that. Next person. Next person. Third person. Are there 6 people raise hands? Can there be an alternate mic? One more mic? Okay.
So you told that the lowest employment.
Sorry.
You told that the lowest employment is for biology. But then you are suggesting everyone.
You can't pinpoint each one. Okay, tell me.
So but then you're suggesting everyone to take biology. I don't understand.
Well, I never suggested anyone.
You're telling that your biology is a good option and it's MBBS. I don't understand.
You have to support me, I'm exhausted. For going MBBS, biology is essential. To study some subjects, biology is essential. Biology gives you hard job, doesn't give you a job all of a sudden. Suppose you have, and number 2, the subject which can be enjoyed and studied. Biology. The engineering branch which can be enjoyed and studied, civil engineering. Electronics is artifact, computer is artifact, but civil engineering is reality. Everything you can see in your eyes is original engineering. So study a biology for what? Enjoyment sake, not for job sake. Yeah. But I want biology and job. Go to ISER. What? ISER. I want ISER. Write KVPY. What? KV. For that, what I do? Prepare for 8th standard. That is not possible. Then jump somewhere. I don't know. Everywhere there is a line drawn. You got my point? Yeah. So people asking questions, you have to give them.
So, my parents want me to do computer science, basically, and then take finance.
Sorry. After computer science?
Finance.
Then finance.
Yeah. So what's your suggestion?
Best one. Best one.
So like,
You have to appreciate. Why?
I don't have any problem with it.
No, there's not a problem. Why your father is? Your parents may not know the reason, but I will tell you what the reason. The subject that can create analytical ability in India in the world is engineering. Engineering course is solution finding. Engineering course is solution finding. Everything. You got a mobile, solution is found by engineers. All the additional facilities find engineers. Design is by engineers. So by studying engineering, you become analytical minded. Now you go to Google or go to a site Lakshya, you'll be stunned to find the maximum number of people who clear CA are science graduates. What? Science students, not commerce students. So your father's suggestion, if it is like this, then it is good. You study computer science, then clear CA, fantastic.
Okay.
So you become a financial analyst. What is that?
Yeah, financial analyst.
That's the best. Every job which has got a last word analyst is the best salary. Yes. You speak louder, by the time mic will come.
5 years from now, what job, future job opportunities?
Oh God. She's like asking, and I am in the 10th standard, 10 years from now, who will I marry? Look at that. Same question. Because selecting coach is like marrying a woman, I'm telling you. Selecting coach is like marrying a woman. If a child is forced a unmatching course, he will become a dropout. 28% of beta graduates in Kerala are dropouts. Parents would have pressurized them to study. Several courses children discontinue and fail because they don't like it. So you have to enjoy and study, you have to find out. So you can't say what will happen 10 years from now. But I have a small clue. Hello? She asked a question. She asked a question. What is that? Shall I do finance? So now the highest salary in corporate studies is what? In forensics, there's a branch which has come in forensic science in what? Accounting, financial forensics. The small branch, they are paid higher salary. So any branch which has got an analytical component, it is the future of everything because of the AI coming in place in most of the places. If you ask me, you study any branch provided you have got an analytical component. Okay, right. How can I next question? Ask for the last time, any more questions?
One last one.
Yes, sorry. You suggested.
Not related to, which course they are. especially in Qatar and Middle East, it's very artificial environment compared to when I did my studying back in India. I had to face a lot of challenges apart from studying. Here kids are pampered, and all this. So then parents are more scared than the kid. Even the kid like to send him away from them. Obviously you have to continue a job. So what are your advice for the kids? How they can become self.
I think the starting itself, I said, up to fifth standard, pamper your child. 5th to 8th, try to make him half independent. From 8th onwards, never give ideas. 8th is a critical point a child should think about seriously about what course he must study. 5 years preparation is required for a NEET exam. If your child is average, getting only 50% marks in maths, because maths are the indicators of your hard-working nature, not biology and not much chemistry also. Your child is getting only 50% in physics, 50% in maths in 8th standard, so he joins for an integrated course, I guarantee you NEET admission, not IIT, NEET admission. Put them. Let's say give me a formula. The 8th standard, you have to study how many hours? 8th standard, 4 hours for what? I don't think. If there is an 8th standard child, raise your hand. The starting is 6 or 7 or 8. Now all have become 10 standard. Now in 2 hours you have become jumped into 2 standards. What is this nonsense? Lying to me, senior man. 8 people raise hands. I am in the 8th standard. Now all are in the 9. Only 1. Where is your 8 people? How many are studying 9th standard? Nobody. No, there were 9 people studying 9. All disappeared. I think you all can join Kerala politics. One day change politics. So they thought I'd ask. No, I'm not asking you. I want to appreciate you. Clap. Thanks. 8th standard, raise your hands. 1 person. Yeah. How many hours yesterday you studied for entrance? Say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Louder. Day for yesterday. Before that. Tomorrow also.
Ask him also.
You also. Yeah. How many hours you studied yesterday? Entrance. Not entrance. What is entrance? How to get into your room, get out of it. That's called entrance.
What about space science? Astronomy. Is there any specific college apart from IIT?
Astronomy, astrophysics. One more subject is there. Space physics. Please, don't be here. See, if you ask a question, I am motivated. Don't kill my motivation. They are the very best subjects you can study. Reason they are fantasy. If your child is interested, write down Carl Sagan. Just go to YouTube. Is she permitted YouTube? Dangerous? I don't know. Your father is liberal. Somebody is clapping hands. Yeah. Send show 34 episodes of Carl Sagan, 6 episodes of Sunita Williams. The only subject which can be studied with fantasy. Fantasy is the best thing in the world. Dreaming is fantasy. The best thing a person can do in life is study a fantasy. These are the fantasy. Aerospace engineering, aeronautics, not aerospace engineering, astrophysics, astronomy, space physics. Send her. But only thing is last which class is studying?
No,
she must have in 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, continuously send them mark for maths. Otherwise she will spoil the world. Has she got 100 in 8th, 7th standard, 6th standard maths? Tell you. Huh? Tomorrow onwards, copy from the neighbor and make it 100, then you can study physics. Because the strongest subject is maths. Yes. Again questions, huh?
Sir, actually...
You have to decide. No, up to you.
The time is exceeding.
Last question. No, don't tell. You don't say last question.
Sir, the next session is almost, yeah. It's supposed to start by 7:30.
You sit for the next question, ask the first question and go. Okay? Please sit down. Please don't go. Because we should not discourage people from asking questions. We had a tough time starting. Now everybody is asking questions. I told you.
That's the thing actually. Now everybody started asking.
You tell the same thing. Are we going to
I'll
tell them which happened and they are disappointed? You start from the beginning. Now find up.
So I think it's a time to...
Give her a seat to continue.
Yeah. You be with us, okay? Just for...
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone. And is there anyone?
Hello, once again. I have come on behalf of Excel Study Center. I give you an opportunity in Kerala or India. I do this for Kota, Delhi, several places I do that. Counseling, I charge 300 rupees. For people who have attended today, contact to Mahesh. I'll give my link. If 5 or more than 5 of you come, I'll give a free Google Meet. Because now only you got a general idea what is course. For narrowing down, the child can come asking several questions. Free on behalf of. Wife, ask her not to get angry. Wife is always a trouble, yeah. Excel people, contact Mahesh. To come as 5 and more, I'll give free Google Meet for 10 to 30 minutes on behalf of you. You want to get me on questions? You contact him. I'll get a message. Specific time I'll give. You can call me back with your children. I'll continue counseling for 2 weeks. 2 weeks I'll give time for Excel. Okay. Good luck. All the best.
Thank you everyone. Thank you so much, sir.